Hey, how you guys doing? I was just shaking my gas. Hello, dear people of love. Put my glasses on. What the fuck? There's a thing that's been happening the past 10 days, and you must be born in a cave if you don't know about it. Johnny Depp's trial. Today, we're going to look at... Hold on, let me take off my glasses so I can see better.
You heard Miss Heard say, "Get off me," right?
No, I did not. Hitting the wall hard, based on the accusations that she brought. I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You would answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
As long as you're happy, sir.
You didn't want her acting. You wanted to control her career, correct?
Objection, compound.
That's
patently
hold on, untrue, and it's a great
Depp,
guess.
sir. All right, yes, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Sorry.
We can, did I read that right?
Yes, Mr. Rottenborn.
The name Rottenborn.
Yes, Mr. Rottenborn.
You're complaining about her ambition in this text to her, to Dr. Kipper, correct?
I'm realizing that her ambition is far stronger than her supposed feelings for me, yes.
Ooh.
It doesn't mean that I actually literally cut my finger off after, at the age of 12, finding the only thing that gave me peace, which is playing the guitar. Very unlikely. Why didn't I start lopping off digits when I was 13 then?
Just the way it was worded. Now, Miss Heard what?
Objection, relevance.
What's the relevance?
When your nerves are pushed...
Sir, if you
Can we approach, Your Honor?
Okay.
Pardon?
She was trying to get you to stop using drugs. But
She
let's
had
take a look at
used
what
the
you
same-
say in
She
this
had used
text.
that term before.
In this text, Mr. Depp, you say there were numerous negative news stories about you. You'd agree with that, correct?
Objection, compound.
All right, I'll sustain the compound.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Rottenborn.
May 7th, 2016. It's entitled Johnny Depp. Friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes,
Correct.
how did they know?
The next article from May 1st, 2017, before Miss Heard filed says Johnny Depp reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are
article,
all hit
also
pieces.
from May
These
10th,
are drags,
2017.
sir.
Mr.
This
Depp,
is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
The next
question,
question,
Mr. Rottenborn?
the next document
Yes.
So
is
honest.
entitled Johnny Depp's financial woes might sink the next Pirates of the Caribbean.
What are these
Did I read that right?
questions, bro? What are these?
You did, I don't know
The
how
next
my financial
article,
woes would do
May
that.
25th, 2007. Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
What?
You read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter, May 27th, 2000. Did I read that
Allegedly
correctly?
reports say, this is hearsay. is
June
it not?
21st, 2018,
word.
6 months before the inside the trial.
Your
of
favorite
Johnny
word.
Depp. Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article. It's
And the
wonderful.
last one, June 22nd, 2018. The day Alison Boshoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's being called Johnny Depp's career note. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Alison Boshoff and how does she know?
Mr. Depp, you can't name
Oh, it
a
won't
single
answer, I see.
actress. No further questions.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't we go ahead and take our morning recess for 15 minutes? Do not...
Sean Bailey, who was the number 3.
Objection, hearsay.
I don't know
What?
how to overrule it at this point.
Thank you.
May I continue, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just basically said in the...
Objection, heirssay.
Your
What
Honor,
Sean Bailey
this
said.
is
Bro,
about
what
the
is
wording
it?
of how the it's not for the truth.
It is the truth. She's
If
asking.
you want to approach, that's hard.
Mr. Depp, could you please explain to the jury who Sean Bailey is? I think you were starting to.
Yes, I'll try again. Sean Bailey was quoted as saying that...
Objection, hearsay.
What? What? Object what? Object what? Object this!
Mr. Depp, where was Sean Bailey quoted, without getting into what he was quoted as saying?
I don't know who did the interview with him.
Objection, lack of foundation.
I'll overrule the objection. Go ahead.
Mr. Depp,
Had been approached to take part in writing
Objection,
Pirate
hearsay.
6.
last week Mr. Rottenborn asked you about a quote where you said you wouldn't come back to the Pirates franchise for $300 million and a million alpacas. Do you remember that?
I do.
What? Do you recall when specifically you made that statement about the $300 million and the 100 alpacas?
I object.
Ask the answer.
Motherfucker.
Mr. Depp, do you recognize this document?
As soon as my eyes go on, I hopefully will.
Yes, my name is Johnny. I object.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm so pathetic when it comes to knowing what movies I've done. I'm sorry. I just, I don't watch them. I feel better not watching them.
What?
I couldn't.
What?
What was the question again?
How many?
I have order in the court, or I will have you removed. Understood?
How would you describe Mr. Bettany's relationship with Miss Heard while you and Miss Heard were together?
Abominable.
Mr. Depp, I believe this is another text message with Mr.
I like the
Bettany
little
that you
shit
were shown
icon.
on your cross-examination.
Oh, hey.
And when he came home from school,
Your Honor, I'm just going to object on relevance.
I'm just gonna, because I don't really have anything else to say.
Okay.
Mr. Depp, what if any portion of this email exchange is literally true?
we're all set to leave here at approximately 1:30 p.m. Hope you rested well. I believe there's also a napkin down there where
Objection,
someone
Your Honor. Lack
what?
of foundation. He's referring to exhibits that aren't in evidence.
All right,
I have no idea whether they even exist.
I'll sustain the objection now. Next question.
You asked the question, bro.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he sustained an injury on one of his
Well,
fingers.
objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh,
Next.
okay, you said he sustained an injury, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh,
Next.
okay, you said he sustained an injury.
Could you say that again, Mr. Rottenborn?
Hearsay, Your Honor.
Hearsay, Your
They
Honor.
clearly described to.
This is hearsay, Your Honor.
All right, I'll do that. Next.
And I appreciate,
Sorry, it's evidence.
Mr. Depp, that is your signature on the right, correct?
Yes, it is.
This was a document that you signed as part of your divorce proceedings, correct?
That's my signature, indeed. Yes.
And this is you were this is a document you signed,
For the third time, that is my signature. Yes.
and that was a document you signed in August of 2016, correct?
Is that the same one that I signed 3 times before? Yes,
Yeah.
that's the fourth.
Well, I wanted to make clear that you signed
made it
that
clear.
in the summer of 2016. I would have been swallowed up by the monster were it not for you.
Again, the monster referring to Miss Heard.
That is a simple fact.
That's correct.
I'm going to ask you that
What the
question
fuck?
again because I think it's a pretty simple yes or no question, which is
You'd like
other
it to be, sir.
others-
Nothing simple in this case.
fact. That was as much as 2 months prior
October is 2 months before December. That's correct.
fact.
Elton was a dear friend who has been sober for 30 years. We'd had discussions, and he wanted me to get
Yeah, a little bit of wholesomeness.
clean, sober.
I appreciate that. My only question was just to confirm that you had sent that message to Elton John, nothing else. I want to be respectful of the court's time and the jury's time, and I trust that you do too. So could you pull up Exhibit 408, please?
Where's he going?
You've seen this picture before, Mr. Depp, right?
Yes, sir, and it's quite a composition. Composition of the photograph is very interesting.
I think that's something we can agree on. You would sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
And that cocaine, those white lines, those are cocaine. That's cocaine, right?
I would assume.
That's your cocaine that you kept in that box.
Well, the beautiful composition of the photograph would suggest that, certainly.
That was a special box that you carried cocaine in, wasn't it?
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you want to see, there's actually memes coming out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.